Hey guys, welcome back. So, I hope your first week back was an amazing week. I know you guys probably had a lot of questions. I know it was confusing that first week, but nonetheless, I hope you had a wonderful first week. I hope you enjoyed our first project. So, this week, what we're going to focus on is creating a virtual sketchbook using Google Slides. If you're saying, Miss Jefferson, I don't know how to do that, I don't know how to create a virtual sketchbook, that's okay. This is what this video is for. So please make sure you watch until the end. Now, before we get started, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know what your sketchbook will consist of. So you're going to need a cover page. You will need a table of contents, and we'll talk about that later. You are going to create a all about me page. You are going to upload that portfolio cover sheet you did last week. And the last thing you want to do is upload your first sketchbook entry, which is what did I learn during the quarantine? Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, of course, go to your Google Classroom. Okay, so I'm already here at my Google Classroom. You're going to click on the Art Classroom. In this case, I'm going to click on the Tutorial Classroom. So let me click. And you should see your new assignment posted. And let's go ahead and click Classwork. So week of August 24th, 28th, you should see create virtual sketchbook. So as you can see, this assignment is due September 11th. So you have plenty of time to work on this. There is no need to rush. I do not expect you guys to get this done in a day. I want you to take your time and have fun with this and make this as colorful and creative as you can. So let's go ahead and click on this so we can view assignment. And it says follow instructions below. So on your Google Classroom, you will have more details and more instructions than I do. So we're going to view assignment. Now, as you can see where it says your work, you can add or create. So we're going to click this, and we want to create a slideshow. So you're going to click slides, and it's going to take you to a Google slide presentation. So as you can see, it already has a title for you. It'll have your name, and it'll say create virtual sketchbook. So I want you to keep your name, and we're going to get rid of create. And we're just going to have virtual classroom. And I also want you to put your grade. So I'll just put 4th grade just for an example. So 4th grade, and you want to put your homeroom teacher. So I'm just going to type homeroom teacher. And it's easy for me to keep track of who you are because I have so many students and I don't want to get you guys mixed up. So please make sure you put this information down for me, okay? So we want to create, and I'm going to move my icon out the way. We are going to create 5 slides, okay? So as you can see, we already have our title page. So what you want to do now is click on slide, and we want to make a new slide. So we're going to click new slide, and you have slide number 2. And now what you can do is, what I did was click on slide number 2. You're going to right click the second slide, and you should see this box pop up, and you are going to click duplicate slide. So you're going to do this 2 more times. Right click, duplicate slide. So now we just want to go back to our first slide, and this is going to be our cover, okay? So you can change the theme of your sketchbook presentation. So we have the simple, as we already see, and you can just go through and choose whatever color scheme you want. So I am going to do beach day. So I'm going to click on beach day, and if you guys have a Bitmoji, if your parents will allow you to have a Bitmoji, you can actually download the Bitmoji extension with your Chrome. And what you can do is click on it. I'm going to choose this picture for my cover page. I'm going to right click and I'm going to save image as. So that's saved, and then I'm going to click this back, and I am going to insert that picture. So go to insert image, upload from your computer, and as you can see, there's my art Bitmoji. I'm going to open it, and here it is. What I'm going to do now is maneuver my text box over to the right, and you guys can create your cover however you would like. This is how I want to do my sketchbook. So I'm going to have my text to the right, I'm going to have my Bitmoji to the left, and I'm going to also maneuver my subtitle to the right as well. Okay, and then I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. So I'm going to drag this down some, and I'm going to bring it down. Okay, so for your title, you want to put your name. So my name is Miss Jefferson. So Miss Jefferson Sketchbook. And I'm going to just make the font a little bit smaller. So let's do 60. Okay. For you guys, I want you to also put your grade. So once again, if you are in the 4th grade, you're going to put 4th. So as you can see, I have grade, then 4th, then I'm going to come down and put homeroom teacher. Okay, and this is what your cover should look like. Now, if you have a picture that you want to upload to your sketchbook, or if you want to do something different, that's totally fine. Just make sure that you have your name, your grade, and your teacher's name on the cover of your sketchbook. Okay, so let's go ahead and move to our second slide. For our second slide, we are going to make our table of content, and basically you are going to type in each assignment or entry into your table of contents. Alright, so the purpose of the table of content is to help us to stay organized so we can keep track of what we have done, and also to see what we may be missing. Okay, so the first thing you want to type, and this will be our next slide, is all about me. Okay, and the second thing that we're going to add is my portfolio. So once you're done with your portfolio cover sheet, you are going to attach it to this Google slide. Okay, so this will be your 4th slide, but in our table of content, it's our second item. And I hope this isn't too confusing. Hopefully you guys are following along okay. If you're confused or if you have any questions about this part, just email me and I will walk you through it. Okay, so the third item, so you're going to title this, "What Did I Learn During the Quarantine?" And you also are going to type in entry number 1. So each week we will come to this Google Slide or our virtual sketchbook, and we will type in what assignment is next. So the following week, you will type in entry number 2, because every week we will have a new journal entry. So expect that as a weekly requirement for the rest of the school year. Okay, so let's move on to slide number 3. So the title for slide number 3 is All About Me. So what I want you to do is answer these 5 questions through pictures or text. So the first question is, what would you like to do when we are done with quarantine? And for me, when the quarantine is over, I want to go to the gym. So let me type that up. Also, I'm ready to create beautiful artwork with my students. That's one thing I do miss, guys, is creating artwork with you guys and interacting and talking to you guys. So hopefully this will be over soon so we can get right back to it. All right, question number 2. My favorite food to eat is any entree from alpaca. Have you guys ever had alpaca? It's pretty good. You guys should try it. And if you want to add a picture to illustrate what you're talking about, what you can do is come to insert image and click search the web, and Google will pop up. Okay, so I'm going to click this image. Let me move my icon, and you're going to click insert. So this is one of my favorite meals to eat from alpaca. It's chicken and fries, and they're not showing the rice and beans, but they also have rice and beans. So I'm going to maneuver this so it's out of my way, and I'm just going to put it right here. So let's move on to question number 3. So number 3 is, what is your favorite animal? So my favorite animal is, and guys, I can't even choose, it's both a cat and a dog. I actually have both a cat and a dog, and I am going to insert their pictures so you guys can see. So for this one, I'm going to upload it from my computer. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to choose this image. And as you can see, my animals are just relaxing in my room. I'm going to adjust the picture so it can fit on the slide. Okay. And the last question, question number 4, is, what is your favorite color? So my favorite color is, what do you guys think my favorite color is? Well, it's not the rainbow, it's pink. Okay, and I'm going to search for a pink image. So same thing, we want to search the web. I want to clear this out, and I'm going to type pink background. Ooh, look at that glittery pink. I like that. Let's choose that one. Alright, so it can fit the slide. I'm going to put this right here. And the last thing I want you to do is add a picture of yourself. So let me go to image, upload from the computer, and let's click on the image of Miss Jefferson. Okay, so guys, if you don't feel comfortable adding a picture of yourself, you can add a Bitmoji, or you can just not have a picture. That's okay. But I would love to see all of your beautiful faces. All right. And that is it for the All About Me page. Okay. So now what we're going to do is go to slide number 4. And I want you to title this page as My Portfolio. So if you have not done your portfolio cover sheet, that's okay. Just go ahead and title your slide. Come back to this, complete the portfolio cover sheet, take a picture, upload it to Google Classroom, and then I want you to upload it to this slide, okay? Like I said before, we will see this portfolio again. We're going to do this at the end of the school year to test your knowledge, to see what you learned this year. So even if you are unsure of the questions, you don't know the answer, just do your best, okay? So once you've done your portfolio, you are going to come to insert image. You're going to upload from your computer, and you are going to find your portfolio. All right, so once you have your cover sheet inserted, you just want to maneuver it to your liking, and that's pretty much it for this slide. All right, so let's move on to our last and final slide for this lesson. Okay, so I want you to title this one entry number 1. So you're going to do hashtag 1, and you're going to title it, What Did I Learn During the Quarantine? Now I want you guys to think about what you learned over this time. If you picked up a new hobby, if you learned a new art skill, maybe you learned how to cook, I want you to draw a picture of that. So before you do anything else, you're going to stop what you're doing at this point. You're going to go get your sketchbook or get some drawing paper, and I want you to draw me a picture of what you learned during the quarantine. Now it's up to you. You can just sketch it out. You can color it with crayons, color pencils, markers. It's up to you. And once you're done drawing your first journal entry, I want you to upload it to this slide, okay? So same concept as the portfolio cover sheet. You want to insert the picture. Okay, so I'm going to come back to insert image, upload from the computer, and you should see the picture that you want to upload. So here's my first journal entry. I'm going to insert it. And as you can see, I need to rotate this. So I'm going to rotate it. And I am going to drag the corners out so I can zoom in so you guys can see this a little bit better. And here is what I learned during the quarantine. I learned how to make a Bitmoji classroom, and I've been having so much fun creating the Bitmoji classroom and making these videos for you. But in all honesty, I would rather be in the classroom with you guys creating art. But I'm excited to do these videos for you, and I hope you guys are enjoying these tutorial videos. Alright guys, so this is it. This is everything that you need to do to create your virtual sketchbook. This is something that we will be creating for the remainder of the school year. So each week you will upload a new journal entry or a new sketch, okay? And I will remind you of this each week just in case you forget. So I know you're probably wondering, how am I going to upload this to the Google Classroom? Well, that's the cool thing about Google Classroom and Google Slides. Because they work together, your slideshow has already been saved and it's already been uploaded to the Google Classroom. So here is my Google slide that I just created. And just to double check, if you're unsure if it was saved, you'll just click the link. It'll take me to a new link, and here is my sketchbook. So everything that we just talked about is already here. So if everything is to your liking, if everything looks good, you created 5 slides, what you need to do now is click turn in. So let's click that button. It's going to ask you, are you ready to turn in your work? And we are ready. We're going to click turn in. So your work has been submitted. I will get a notification and I will grade it as soon as I can. That is all that you will need to do for this assignment. So let's just do a quick review on what you need to do. Step 1, go to your Google Classroom and click on Create Virtual Sketchbook. Step 2, you want to click Add or the Create button on the right side of your screen. Step 3, click Create New Slide. Step 4, you want to add your grade and homeroom teacher to your title. Step 5, create 5 slides. And final step, this is the step that you will do once you're done with everything, and that is to submit this to Google Classroom. And you're done. Okay? So guys, I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or if you need any assistance. I am here to help. Just email me or leave me a private comment in Google Classroom, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.